Knowing you all that when you see the title of this video is the present versus the subjunctive, I don't want you to get too excited.
Use the subjunctive with wishes, what you wish could happen. Emotions, how you feel about something. Impersonal statements saying, es posible que. Next, recommendations, what your doctor tells you should do. Next, doubt, denial, or disbelief, something you can't really believe 100%. And ojalá, what you wish will happen.
To form the subjunctive, we need to remember 3 important steps. First, you're going to put the verb in the yo form. Then you have to drop the o at the end of the yo form. Then you add the opposite ending. Of course, there are irregulars, and we use the acronym DISHES to help us remember what the irregulars are. The D stands for dar, and in the yo form would be day. The I stands for ear. And the yo form is vaya. S is saber. The yo form is sepa. The H is haber, which becomes haya. The E is estar, which becomes este. And the S is ser, which becomes sea in the yo form.
Next, we're going to talk about 6 common phrases we use that tell us when to use the subjunctive. First, no creer. I don't believe. Easy. Next, es probable. That's saying that something's probable. While that sounds like it might indicate certainty, it really isn't always going to be the case. Es improbable. It's improbable, right? Just something you don't believe. It's not likely that it's going to happen. Next is es imposible. It's impossible that. And next, es dudoso. Okay, it's doubtful. And lastly, dudar is just the verb to doubt.
Because this video was titled present versus subjunctive, and we talked about the subjunctive and when you would use it when talking about expressions of doubt, I guess it's also important to talk about how you would use the present indicative and when to know to use it in contrast to the subjunctive. So there are 6 phrases that you need to remember to help you remember when to use the present indicative. And basically those are expressions of belief. So if you believe something, then you're going to use the present indicative. These are verbs like creer, estar seguro de, right? You're sure of it. So there's no way it could be anything outside of what you're saying. No dudar, right? To not doubt something. Saber, to know something. Es cierto, it's true that, for example. Es evidente, it is evident that something is true. So when deciding whether to use the present indicative or the subjunctive, it might be helpful to look at a flow chart. So first you ask yourself, do you believe X, whatever it's talking about? If the answer is yes, you need to ask yourself a second question. Now, beyond a shadow of a doubt, do you believe that? Is there no way there can be any uncertainty? If the answer is yes, then you're going to use the present indicative. If you are asking yourself if you believe in whatever it is and you're not sure, then you're going to use the subjunctive. If you believe something but you can't prove it 100%, again, you're not sure, you're going to use the subjunctive.